Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, good. And they'll start whenever they're ready. Our team's all readied up. They don't have any questions for this map. Okay. So we're kind of opening up into a King of the Hill map or a control map here. Meta is still kind of the same, even though there's season 2. We might play more Tracer or Doomfist, but a lot of the time we've been playing Winston, Reaper, Sojourn, Lucio, and Kiriko. And the idea of the comp is like everything is very aggressive and jumps on the enemy team, while we have kind of a backline Sojourn. Gavin's opening up on the hog on this map because this specific layout is good for this tank. Team's kind of doing a bit of scouting right now. And we're speeding our Roadhog around to look for some hooks. It's a very, very good pick. Sojourn's really kind of the most of their damage. Holden's gonna go down, but Gavin's gonna be able to trade it out. Our team should have point control for a while here and a good advantage into the round. You should have like a solid 30% from this. Saber's gonna go down to the Hanzo ult. It's gonna be pretty hard for our team to stall back. He's gonna just try to stall out, try to build his ultimate as we're gonna lose point. They kind of had a good push there. They caught Xavier out with the Roadhog and were able to just kind of push on top of us. Good pressure by Xavier and Drew there. Or Bag. We're kind of leading into this fight. Very, very good picks by Gavin Bag there. Bag ended up committing his ult. He was able to get 2 kills with that. And now our game plan for next fight is going to be to Kiriko ult and Roadhog ult, which is basically going to make Gavin shoot really, really fast and be able to zone the entire enemy team. And that should bring us up to like 80% if the fight goes well. Both teams are going to be using their ultimate. And we got a little bit too aggressive with ours. We should have let them in a little bit more before we pushed in. He really needs to get out here. I think they're going to chase him down. This is going to be a little bit bad if they catch him. We flip the point here, it's really good. Ooh. And that should be the round for us. A couple of good picks there. Really good ult by Drew there and back finishing it off. The 2 picks. It's a good start. The biggest mistake we've made so far was kind of that one fight with the 2 Kiriko ults. Gavin got a little bit too aggressive. He should have kind of pulled back, and I'll let him know after the map. Our team's playing really well this map. Gavin switching over to the Winston. We're going to be more dive focused. Ooh. A little bit of misspacing there. He got hooked. It's going to give a lot of space for the enemy team. Drew's trying to disengage with Xavier here. Team taking a second to regroup. It's good stuff to see. Oh, Xavier's gonna get caught. Team's gonna have to play it a little bit slow now. We have a lot less healing. And Drew taking kind of a good position for the later part of the fight. Holden getting a big pick for us. Gavin nearly survived, that's great. And we should be able to take point off this. That got a lot of good kills already. We got a good couple of ults coming up for the next fight, which is going to be good. We're going to be looking kind of for Bag here. He's got his overclock. This is his fight to shine. Oh, Bag made a little bit of a mistake. And maybe salvage it with a Roadhog ult, but I think we're just going to try to play for percentage. Oh. Good start. We're making them use a lot of ultimates, so this is good for us, even though we lose the point. And Gavin committed his ultimate. They kind of traded 3 back, which is a fine trade for us, because now we have ultimate advantage. And if our team plays it correctly, we should win this fight. We have a lot of abilities to use. Max using the overclock here. Oh, he got railgunned of his own. Taken down very quickly. Bit of miscommunication there. Drew used his ult a little bit too early. A little bit of an unfortunate last fight there for the round. We kind of used our ultimates a little bit too, like, out of sync. Like, Xavier and Drew were supposed to use them kind of together there, and it made it a little bit more difficult. We should be able to take it back on this map. Bag might swap over to Widow here. She's a bit longer range character. This map has very long sight lines. and we want to try to take advantage of that. Xavier, Bag getting an early pick for us. That's really good for us. Should apply a lot of pressure here. Oh no, Holden getting hooked. We should still be fine. We still have kind of the optimal positioning on them. Enemy team's kind of stuck in that checkpoint. As long as Xavier doesn't get caught here, we're good. Should be able to keep Gavin up here. And we got good point control here. Holden's already back. And that's another opening pick for us. It's another one for our team. It should be cool, easy, 30% of the point or more. Kind of Bag pushing up. Nice. Gavin got a really good trade there. A nice picks by Bag. Bag's getting a lot of good headshots right now. We should have ultimate advantage into this next fight. Really good disengage here. They use a Kiriko ult, and Gavin's just shutting it down with his ult of his own. As long as we play this last fight well, this should be the map for us. They don't have as much resources. Like, the only way they can win is if Bag gets caught by the Widow, I think. They have Kiriko Blossom here. That's what our team's probably looking to do to end the map. He's kind of pressuring it. Drew's going in with the ult. Bag getting 2 for himself. And that's going to be the first map for us. Really good. Our team was really patient, and using our ults together that time was a lot better. We were able to take that last fight as well. I'm going to talk to them, let them know kind of some of their mistakes, and I'll come back. They seem pretty confident in there. Xavier just said it was 2 more rounds, no kizzy, so they feel like they're going to win the next 2 maps. This is a escort map now. We're probably going to lean towards the Winston. Kind of a similar comp.
Listened to your album the other day.
Oh, did you like it?
Not sure there was enough bass. I could almost hear the other sounds.
I'll crank it
So a little bit more about the comp that our team's playing. Like the big combo is between the Reaper and the Kiriko. Our team kind of fixed it on the third point there. It's just Kiriko's ult makes everyone attack faster, and Reaper spins, shooting everyone around him. So doing that faster is like twice as much damage. And then the Lucy ult is there to kind of speed that and counteract the enemy team's ultimates. And then we just play Roadhog because he's good. Enemy team's kind of opening a Sigma comp here. They're trying to just stay together and do a lot of frontal damage. And that was a really, really nice hook by Gavin. That's going to give our team a lot of space. Good Suzu by Xavier to keep Drew up there in the fight. Their Sigma's won. Ooh. 5v3 now. Very, very clean first point so far. They end up rezzing the tank, but we're able to trade it. Bad going down though. Making it a little bit more messy. Xavier going down now, it's really, really hard. We need to get kind of a return kill quickly. That's a good start. Holden keeping everyone alive. And they're going to be able to find him. The teammates need to kind of focus on staying alive right now, trying to get Xavier back in the fight. Gavin getting a huge pick on a Mercy. As long as he gets out here, we're in a really good spot. And I think, oh! Everyone's just playing really, really well. We managed to secure that fight. We got a little bit behind in it, but we held strong. And everyone played it really, really well. So our team's kind of pushing up right now. They're kind of deny the defenders the positions they want to play while they're not grouped up. This is really, really good aggression by us. As long as we don't get too eager and we stay alive, this is really, really good. Holden barely did not have his ultimate in time to counteract that. Probably going to be a lost fight. Our team's going to probably look to reset, wait for Gavin to push back in. But we do have a lot of win conditions for the next fight. Next, kind of setting up to kind of give our team some space. As our team's going in, he's going to go on the flank, try to distract a couple of players. We're going to lead. Holden's going to get picked off, unfortunately. But we're going to get a pick on their healer as well. This fight's going south really quickly. As long as back kind of stays alive in the back line, we're good. And they're going to be able to pick him off. We're just going to have to get a regroup. Our team kind of took way too much damage kind of walking up. Holden getting picked by the Sojourn. Very unfortunate. He's trying to speed his tank in there. Get behind some cover. We do have some card control here. Enemy team's investing some ultimate. This fight's looking like it's going a little bit south, but we did get some card space. And we did get them to use ults. It's a good trade kill. As long as Gavin stays alive, we're in a good position. Denying the res too. I think Gavin getting a little bit too greedy there. Managed to heal him out though. Ooh, really good beat by Holden trying to keep our team in this fight. We're gonna counter all with the Sigma ult. I don't think anyone died from it. Gavin trying to pick off the Mercy. Nice bag managed to finish it off. Fight's kind of all over the place. Gavin's gonna look to disrupt here, try to get the enemy team to split up. It's a good kill by Gavin there. They're not going to be able to res that. As long as Drew stays alive here, we're in a good position. I think this is a good ult by Xavier, trying to apply a lot of pressure. We need to kind of kill the Sojourn quickly because she's ulting. This should be a really good fight. Gavin really getting a good pick onto Sojourn there. We're on top of their healers now. As soon as the Mercy falls, we should be able to clean up the fight. And then the rest of the team's falling. That's a good fight by our team. They beat for the next fight going forward. Kind of use it to counter their Kiriko and their Bob coming in. So, I mean, team has ultimate advantage, but we have a good ult to kind of counter it. Xavier swapping to Ana. Our team looks like they're going for a Nano Blade composition then. I don't mind the swap. I think if they were struggling, it's a good solution. Good beat by Holden there. He countered the Sigmal. Team's pretty aggressive right now. Gavin Jump got a little messed up there, unfortunately. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We're on Mercy now. Oh, great kill by Gavin there. Got a lot of good kills here. They're not even healing Sigma because they're too focused on Gavin. And as long as we kind of stabilize on point here, we should be able to clean up the Saggers. It should be the map. Oh, the Roadhog getting a pick onto Drew, that's really bad. Should be good, we got the blade to close it out. Yep, and Bag's gonna commit that, he knows what he's gotta do. And it's just the Mei left, this should be over as soon as the oh, I guess the Reaper's out too. Just 2 more kills. Next person, it's a ball. Oh no. We're gonna have to get 3 more kills to cap it. Well, we should eventually get there, but they're getting a lot of time out of this. As long as we're not losing players, that's all that really matters in this type of situation. Gotta be careful about this Reaper coming in. He can maybe do something important. He's on Xavier. Bag doing a good job healing. Xavier hitting nice shots. That's just the Mei. And the Lucio's coming out. It is overtime now, so the enemy team's respawns are going to be a lot longer, which is going to make this a little bit easier for our team. That should be it. We got there in the end. Doesn't really matter how much time is at the end. Like, you usually get 1 more push. We didn't have like 2 or 3 minutes that they burned off, so it's not really a big deal. We'll have 1 minute if the enemy team caps, but you can't be unhappy about a captured map.
We're here to be heard.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe. Hey,
The end draws near. It's always the widow. It's all connected. These upgrades, they don't stand a chance. These upgrades, it's about to get real.
I've got a few tricks.
Clear heads, sharp eyes.
I've got a few tricks.
These upgrades, they
The team's kind of going with our standard composition. There's not many different swaps. Gavin opting for the Roadhog is a more comfortable pick. Feels like he can probably do more on it. The meta for tanks right now is kind of like Doomfist, Winston, Roadhog. And it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors. Winston's kind of general in it, but Roadhog counters Doomfist. I think Gavin should kind of be playing towards the low ground on cart. I don't think there's much he can do on high ground here. So I think this might be a little bit of a mistake. But he does catch the Mercy here, he gets her low. And they have a lot of counters here. They got the Sombra, the Doomfist. Our team miraculously survives that 1 HP and gets 2 pick. And we're gonna win this fight. Very well played by everyone. Enemy team probably overchased on to Gavin there, thinking they could kill him, and then that kind of gave Matt and Drew kind of all the space they need in that fight. It was a really good play by Gavin, trying to catch one off guard as they're regrouping. It's a good tempo advantage. Our team kind of won first point on our first fight, so we're already going to be good on time. We're going to be down 2. As long as our team fights point here, we should be able to get a second fight. Drew doing a really good job contesting point as our team's respawning. And I think if we take a second to regroup, Xavier's going to go down. We might not be able to get second point. It's like a 5v3 right now. Gavin's going to be pretty late. Looks like Drew wants to maybe try, though. They do got a little bit of time. As long as they can get Gavin on the point, we should be in a good position. Xavier's going to engage with the Kiriko ult. Try to empower our team. Regardless of how this fight ends up, it's a lot of good time burning on their clock. I think we're going to win it. Really nice shots by Bag, no Kizzy. Xavier told me to say it. Drew's gonna go down, they're gonna commit ults to it. The EMP is gonna go out. This is a very hard fight to win. Our strategy's probably changing to stall. Gavin's gonna pick one though. Like anything can happen. If Gavin gets another one, it can be pretty good. That's 2. Just barely didn't get that heal off, but we gotta be happy. That's 3 minutes off their clock. They have 3 to 5 minutes left for the rest of the map, depending if we hold them on second or not. And we do have some good ultimates going to the third fight, so I'd say we're in a pretty good position right now. Not getting a lot of poke damage off here. Hopefully our team's kind of calling out where the Roadhog went. It's kind of important for us to know. Okay, there's the ping out. He's going to get hooked in. That's really good for our team. A lot of important cooldowns used by the enemy team. The Mercy Belt coming out. And we're kind of just looking for an angle to engage. Xavier's going to go down, unfortunately. Like everyone's just kind of trying to stay alive, maybe wait for Xavier to come back before we make a play. That's a huge pick on their tank. That means we can get some cart presence here. It's very, very hard to push the cart without the tank. Enemy team does have high ground. Drew's making a huge play, going on to high ground, knocking everyone off. Very, very well played there by Drew. They got a lot of ults coming in this next fight. 2 minutes left on the clock. We're in a pretty good position here. They use the Mercy Valk. They're going to have the EMP, but I'm pretty sure they use the overclock as well, so... Gonna be like 3 ultimates to 3 ultimates. This kind of Bag's fight to shine. That's a good hook on the Roadhog. And Gavin's going to kind of commit the ult, get the pick onto the Roadhog. That's going to give us all the space. Very hard for them to attack. As long as we don't die, we should have a lot of cart presence here. I'm not sure exactly what their ultimate is, but Xavier's going to get caught by it, unfortunately. Healers are both trying to get back. Oh no, we're going to commit beat. The attacking team should be able to capture this. We overcommitted a little bit too many ultimates to a losing fight here. But we still have a lot of chances for second. There's 2 minutes left. That's about 2 fights. And we have about 2 fights, so we just need to win one of the 2, probably. Our strategy is probably going to be looking for Drew to build his ultimate before we can engage. So we probably want to take an early fight just to build ultimate. And I mean, Gavin getting hooked is not the way we want to start it, but it is starting it, which is better than nothing. That's going to be their Sojourn all out. Drew's going to get a good amount of ult charge from this regardless. Oh no. Xavier's going to have to get out with Holden. Gavin switching to the Reinhardt. I think it's a very good pick. We don't really have any ults, and I think it's going to be able to stall the cart for a very long time. We got some cart presence. We're kind of into stall mode, looking for Drew to get a good ult here. That's a huge pick onto Sombra and onto the Roadhog. Very, very good start from our team. We didn't have any ultimates, but we're still winning this fight regardless. We're going to be up 2. That's a very, very good fight. Gavin has a Shatter available. He built that incredibly fast. And if they don't switch to a shield, we should probably have some free kills off that. That could be a great way to try to close out the map. Bag's doing a lot of damage as well. Oh no, Gavin gets hooked in. We're going to be able to keep him up. Jericho ult's going to come in. And that's 2 down. Can Gavin finish the kills? Their tank's going to die for it. That means their cart presence is going to be a little rough. As long as we kind of stall and play cart, we should be able to get some picks. Oh, they're going to be able to res that. Oh no. Baggett's both are DPS though. It's going to take a lot of pressure off Gavin here. They have no hook. No heal on the Hog either. The Hog goes down, we should be able to take this. And the rest of them should follow because they have to go to cart, and that's exactly what Gavin wants. He wants to swing on everyone going to cart. Just 2 more kills here. Again, it's overtime, they have respawns. And that's going to be the map for our team. We're going to go up 2-0. This is a hybrid map. It's Midtown. It's one of the new Overwatch 2 ones. This map can be pretty confusing, but I try to kind of guide our team to go underneath and to the left. Hopefully that works out for them.
You got a problem, Junker.
The breeze brings relief.
Bags, surprisingly on Genji. I think it can be good, but I wish we kind of had a nano with that. Dave's gonna get caught, but maybe we trade it out. It's kind of good by our team to kind of back off here. A little bit of a rough start. We're gonna have to kind of take momentum with ultimates unless somebody on the enemy team makes a mistake. Bag switching back to the Sojourn. Good choice, to be honest. This enemy team popping the overclock. True's gonna get picked by Road. We can get some return kills if they push us here. It can be good. But it looks like they're just gonna be able to finish the fight quickly. Kevin got a pick to give us some space walking up on our next push. Oh no, Holden's in I don't know if they know he's here. He's gonna be able to get. Oh, that's good. This is going to be a kind of important fight for us coming up. The enemy team does have some ultimates, but we have some to counteract with our own. Couple of traded ults there. Very good beat by Holden there. We have hook advantage. Oh, this is a good start. The overclock coming out. Come on, Bag. Let's get some picks. He's going to pick off the Reaper before he can ult. That's really, really huge. He's going to go down. If we win this fight, it's really, really good. The enemy team's committing a lot of ults. Gavin's going to get the Kiriko. That should be it, as long as we stay on point. Gonna be pick on the Lucio. A really, really good discipline by Bag there, not chasing that kill too hard. Oh no, the Reaper all comes in. No, nice movement by Bag and Holden. That's like all the ultimates for the other team, so we should be in a really good spot here. If Drew can get a great Blossom, we'll have a ton of momentum. Oh, unfortunate the hook gets blocked to Suzu. Ooh, great pick by Gavin. Keeping Gavin up. Really, really good by Gavin. I was hoping he would do that. Nice alt usage. They gotta pick on Drew, but we should get most of the card space as he's coming back, so we're kind of in a good position. As long as no one else dies, Gavin's gonna get another one, that's good. Gavin's gonna get through. Smart by the enemy team, kind of contesting cart right now. We're gonna get the trade there. We do have the Blossom to close it out. We might not need Bag to finish off the point. Ooh, huge hook by Gavin. That was dirty. Drew's in a good position. I think this is gonna be it. Oh, they know he's there. Kind of watching him. Oh no. Drew's holding on to the ult a little too long. One. Good counter ult. Nice! Holden getting a big pick onto the Sojourn. We're up numbers in this fight. As long as we can push the Roadhog off, we should be able to cap. Back committing the ultimate, he's doing a lot of damage. Gavin should be back soon too. Okay, Gavin is gonna have his ultimate here. Oh, they're gonna try to close it out with Sound Barrier. We're in a rough spot right now. No healers. Oh no. We're gonna have one scrappy fight. It's gonna be very, very difficult given the ult we have. We just couldn't get any finishing kills in that last fight, so it made it very hard to win it. Saver's gonna be able to save Drew, that's good. Holden should be able to get his ultimate here if it lasts long enough. I think that's a good start. Gavin got a big hook onto their Hog. Hog's really low. He's shredding the Reaper. Great ult by Holden. Holden's contesting the point for our team. We're kind of up a number. Back's gonna get saved by Xavier. Back's using his ultimate. If he can get a pick here, it's what we need. It's looking a little rough here. We don't have much left. We have the Kasune rush, but very, very hard. Enemy team was doing a really good job just staying alive, not overextending for any kills. A second point is kind of rough to push a lot of the time. The bridge, pushing under the bridge is pretty hard, so even though we got held there, that's still a good place to hold. As long as we have like kind of a good first point, we can still easily win the map. That's where a lot of our pushes went wrong. We lost like 3 consecutive pushes on first point, which made it pretty difficult for second.
You count on me, I count on you.
Drew opting to go to long range damage. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good. There's a lot of long range angles here.
Listened to your album the other day.
Oh, I guess going back to Reaper. Is bag swapping? I'm a little worried. Are we going for Nanoblade defense? This Genji should be pretty good here, actually. They have the Echo, they don't have the Sojourn. Well, that's a great pick by Bag already. Opening pick. Oh, they were able to trade it on to Gavin. We're gonna need a kind of a quick kill or we're gonna lose a lot of point presence. Holden getting a huge pick on the Reaper, Drew's getting a Roadhog, and Gavin's getting a pin. Wow, all 3 kills just came out really quickly. We're gonna have a lot of ult charge from that fight. The fight was looking dire at first, but we're in a really good position after that. We're looking for the blade here. I think we're gonna try to close out a fight with the Shatter here. Drew's getting a huge pick. And that's a clean fight. Ooh, we're over-ulting though with the Genji blade. We didn't really need that. I can make the next fight pretty difficult. As long as Xavier, Drew, and Holden kind of coordinate here, amp speed the Death Blossom, we should be in a good position. I'll give enough time for Bag to build up another blade. They're gonna engage here. Come on, Drew, let's look for something. Bag's gonna go down, but gonna nano the Reinhardt instead of off the pin. Who's gonna get pick on the Lucio? This is a really good start. We can just kind of stabilize on point here. We have a huge advantage in the fight. So as long as we play to live, we should win this fight. We're getting a little too aggressive. Ooh, great play by Holden there. Boops the Death Blossom way before he uses his ultimate so he can survive it and get it off in time. A couple of other things are kind of going wrong in this fight. We do have a little bit of time to kind of delay, install. Great Death Blossom by Drew there. He's going to get 2. We're going to be able to take the point off this. Gavin's coming back. We're going to stabilize. 47 seconds left on the clock. And we're delaying killing this Lucio, which is really good. That's another like 5 or 7 seconds we're going to buy for our team. That means this last fight's going to be the last fight if we're able to win it. And Gavin does have his Shatter, and they have no way to kind of counter it besides the May wall. So we have like a lot of opportunities to win here. Bag kind of finding the soldier. He's finding their team. Please get out there. Ooh. Gavin's looking. Gavin getting Shatter. There's 2 down. May's gonna go down from it. We keep Gavin up. We're in a good position. That's their visor coming out. They're gonna hook Gavin. Gavin's gonna get good healing. Okay. Still have the numbers advantage here. Xavier's gonna get his all here. We got the Nano Blade going out. We're gonna get a good pick off that. Bag's gonna find 3, and I think that should be the map, and that's it. I was a little worried about the Ana Genji, but we made it work. We haven't really even practiced Ana Genji that much. I mean, you guys can see I'm playing the game, right?